Well, y'all give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Y'all know I'm on my new system tonight, so give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. We're gonna get ready to get this started. I do apologize. I do apologize. I know I'm running a little bit late. Bambi girl, where are you at? Um, Let me see, where am I at? Hey, I'm here. Where my girls at? Front to front. Oh, child, I didn't even put me no earrings on, child. This look ghetto fabulous this evening, but guess what? We're gonna do this anyhow. Um, I sent you the link, Bambi. Hold on, I'm gonna put it down there again just for you. Um, and then go ahead and click it, please, Bambi, so I can take it out of the chat right quick. Without further ado, y'all, let's go ahead and get this started because we are gonna have an awesome, awesome show this evening. Until then, let's cue the music. Where are you at? Where are you at? Bam. Okay, y'all, you know we're back. We are back. I'm just trying to give Bambi an opportunity to get on in here so we can get started with this evening. But until then, y'all, let me buy him a little bit of time. I posted it. I guess the other one was not working, but I'm posting it again. Okay. I don't think this child is ready for this tonight. That's why that child making excuses tonight. I see you, Heifer. Don't be smiling. I see you. Don't come in here with no bullshit tonight, because you know y'all tried me. We better get this right on together. Hey,
Don't be talking shit.
I can't hear you.
You can't. You
I
can't hear
can hear
me.
you. Yeah. What's
Okay.
going on? What's the tea?
No, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sitting up here. I had to go out of the chat and come back in because I didn't see it post. I'm sitting here like I'm waiting.
Yeah, I done posted it like 5 or 6 times, and then I turned around and I deleted it because right now I just wanted you in the here by yourself so we can talk and chat it up and do what I normally do on Tuesday night. But y'all
Right.
be trying to give me the business.
Whatever. So what's going on? How are you?
I'm doing good. First and foremost, how you doing? And I thank you for taking the opportunity to be here with us tonight because we want to get a different side of you. We know so many different facets of you as of right now, but I want to get into a different side of you.
Right.
Can you hear the music?
Yes.
So is that cool for you? Do we need a little bit louder? Do we need a little bit softer?
It's fine like this.
Okay. So, Bambi, where are you originally from?
Dallas, Texas.
What? Come on, Dallas in the house. Is that where you grew up at?
Yes, ma'am. Born and raised.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Born and raised in the big
still
Dallas.
here.
So is it true about what they say about Dallas that everything grows bigger in Dallas? It ain't.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, it depends.
Oh, we ain't getting there yet. We gonna get there, but we ain't there yet. You know, we gonna keep some of it a little bit of suspenseful. Um.
Is this too
So,
much light?
you good. You good. You good. You really are. You good. I'm sorry. I just got something came in on the back signal, so you know I'm trying to do three things at one time. Can you tell us a little bit about your childhood? Like we knew you're saying that you're from Dallas, but tell us about growing up in Texas. For those of us that's not from Texas, you know,
I
give
mean,
us a little
it
bit of
was
your backstory.
okay. I'm a only child by my mom. I have a brother, a half brother. On my dad's side,
Hmm.
I had three stepbrothers, but of course everybody got divorced. But I was raised as the only child. Um, Dallas it was cool. Um, for me, growing up gay, I came out when I was a freshman in high school.
So how was
Um,
that?
I was more so one of the ones people knew before I did. So I'm not gonna say I didn't know. I may not have known what it was that I was, but I knew I liked boys from an early age. Um,
So that was what 12, 13. That in that age bracket.
like around 6 or 7.
So you knew that young.
Yeah, but
You knew you
I
were
didn't
different,
know.
but you didn't know what the
I didn't know
term
what it
was.
was. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I mean, us all of us being like little bad kids or whatever. Whenever you was around certain family members or whatever like that, did certain ones of them treat you differently than um like say, per se like you're with your mom or whatever like that? Did they treat you differently, or was it just all the same? Or because you know, I know in the South itself, um you know, you have that uncle or auntie talking about, you know, that child full of sugar over there. You know, we had them ignorant ones in
It
everybody have in
wasn't.
their family.
They wasn't stupid because my mama would have cussed them out, but they just called me mama's boy, like I was the mama's boy.
So
So
do you feel like that's where you got a lot of, was your mom married? If I may interject, I'm sorry. So do
um,
you think that's where you get a lot
not
of
at the
your directness to the point? Because you know, you can be direct to the point. Your mom, you sound like, you know, from just me getting to know you from here and this
right,
platform,
right.
um it comes off like your mom was not only stern, but you know, she was direct to, so she didn't play that many games with people. So would that be a good summary of her?
Yes, ma'am. Well, my dad is like that too. Um, he's from New Orleans, so they
No,
don't be
what part?
the West Bank.
Oh, come on then.
Yeah,
Yes, chop
I
chopper style.
I get it for both sides, child. They don't beat around the bush. It ain't no sugarcoating nothing. It is. I said what I said.
That part, and be out, be ready to go outside and be like, what? You want them hands or what? Wow, wow. So growing
Mhm.
up and you're in the well, they don't really consider Texas the South, but it is technically the South. Growing
Right.
up in Texas or whatever, and you taking and dealing with the stuff that you're dealing with. So when you got to high school and you was trying to figure out exactly what is what, like, were you into sports or anything, or were you more or less like still coming to grips with that? Because I know with some gay youth, they don't like to be, they get into sports to take and hide it, so you know people don't look at them differently or whatever. Did you how did you cope with it is a better word for it?
I was kind of forced into sports. Like I didn't like, my family is a big Dallas Cowboys family and all of that. I didn't play football, but I did play soccer when I was younger. The only thing I did want to do, I wanted to run track my junior and senior year in high school. I ended up moving schools, and the school that I ended up moving to, I didn't like, so I didn't want to run for them. But I did get the coaches because I was tall even when I was young. Like I think I was probably the same height as my mom, probably in eighth grade. So you know,
For people that don't know, how tall are you?
I'm 6'6".
6'6"?
Yeah,
Oh, come on then. Like you old big old cup of old chocolate thunder. Yes, good. Yes, good.
a
So
lot of people realize that I've gotten into arguments with people. They be like, "You are not like it's on my profile." So they be like, "You're not that tall." Or when they open the door, they looking up at me like,
oh, so see now I understand what you and a certain individual that's 6'8". Uh-huh. Now I see. Yes, God. Yes. Okay. Now we get to the bottom of the nitty gritty. Hmm. So
"I'm not playing with you."
can we talk a little bit then about you and dating? Like, did you ever date um
Hmm.
females while you was in high school? Or were you strictly attracted to, to male?
No, I didn't have any cover ups. The only time I had a girlfriend was probably in like first grade.
You really
I've
can't
had
consider
girls,
that a girlfriend though.
the little kitties, but I've had girls that liked me throughout the years, even after I came out. Hell, to this day, I still get hit on and stuff like that by females, but um, nothing ever went anywhere.
Transpired.
Yeah, I've had studs hit on me, that type of thing, but it never went anywhere.
Got you. Got you. So in high school, so did you ever experience that first love in high school, or was that later on in life? Or you haven't experienced that yet?
Um,
Because everybody got that first crush, that one person that you want to go after, but you're too scared to go after them.
Actually, he came on to me.
What? We
I
gonna
didn't.
hold that right there, and we gonna go to a commercial, and we'll be right back after this, y'all. We're gonna give him a chance to get loosened up a little bit because he a little stiff right now. So we're gonna give
Oh,
him a
child,
chance to
I
get
got my
loosened up.
wine, honey.
Oh, ooh. We'll be right back, y'all, after this commercial. So we back, y'all. So where we left off at, we picking right on back up. So you said that you were, was it high school or was it after high school that your
This was
first big crush came on to you?
um well, the one that I actually started dating, or going with it, if you want to call it that. He came on to me. I didn't even know he got down. He was on the football team, had goals. He was from East Texas,
Mm-hmm.
country boy. So he was a senior, and I was a sophomore.
Oh, so you like him older. So he was a senior
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
was a
I've always,
sophomore.
yeah.
So for people that's looking and don't understand, he was in 12th grade and you were in 10th grade, correct?
Mm.
All right. So was it the beginning part of it or is the late part of the year? Because seniors be trying to get into other everything's if they leaving out to go different places.
Well,
How long?
I came in the second semester, so it was kind of um, in the middle of the second semester of my sophomore year.
Mm.
But I was the one I was always hanging around the girls, so he knew all of them
He knew your
prior.
tea.
Huh?
So he knew your tea without him having to know your tea.
Oh yeah, I was already out. Yeah, I was already out, but I was still, I had feminine tendencies, but I still dressed like a boy. Like I wasn't really.
Okay.
I was
So
trying to find a.
how was it? Like, was it all you had dreamt it to be, or was it something that you was like, well, dang, you know?
It was cool. I think because we was around each other every day, it just kind of we just started falling in love for each other. I'm a Virgo, so I fall quick. That's why I don't. That's why some of the stuff I say because I just tend to block that out. If I'm not trying to go there with you, it's not going down. But he came on to me, and it was actually weird how he came on to me.
Hmm.
It was right after lunch. I had choir after lunch. I was in choir. Excuse me, and
So you could sing a little bit then.
I can blend. I can
Cause
harmonize.
you been giving me some more baritone, so you can
I
blend a
was a
little bit.
baritone. I was a baritone and tenor.
Okay, you
I
second
was
tenor.
um I was a tenor in church choir and school choir. I was a baritone, but we was always in falsetto. I might as well have been a tenor. And
Hmm. Yes, come on, tenor. Now, see,
uh,
if somebody would have sent me some pictures, I could have put up some pictures and stuff. But somebody ain't sent me no pictures and stuff. But we gonna talk about that
oh,
later.
I didn't know you
Hmm.
had a picture.
I didn't ask you. Oh, okay, we gonna talk about that later. We gonna talk
When did
about
you
that
ask me
later.
this?
I asked you. I asked everybody the same. See how you do me.
Oh,
See
I
how
didn't know.
you. Let me
I have
quit.
to.
Let me quit. So growing up and knowing that you was different and then actually falling for someone and having that person to acknowledge your feelings, how did that make you feel?
It was different because to be honest, he didn't try to hide it. Like he would pass notes and stuff like that. Nobody knew that we were together right off the bat. Because he had brothers and stuff that went to the school and they didn't know his tea. I was the second guy that he had ever talked to, dated, or whatever. So he was. I mean, to be honest, he was comfortable in his skin. I know one day we were in the cafeteria. He walked through, and people know I don't play with my food. So he walks in the
Oh.
cafeteria, and I think I was eating like cheese fries. You know how they have the free lunch line, and then they have the other lunch line. You can like buy all the food and stuff. So I'm eating like chili cheese fries or something, and he reaches in my plate and picks up some fries and walks away. He didn't say a word and left me sitting there. And mind you, I'm sitting with all girls, so of course they saw the whole thing.
So then, here come the questions.
They looking at me like because they know I would have said something because I used to check them about that. And
Hmm.
he literally walked away because he knows all of them and they know my mouth. So because I didn't say anything, they was looking like, well, what the hell y'all got going on? And I'm sitting here looking at him like, I can't believe he just fucking did it.
So, in a sense, he outed our relationship without your approval.
In a way, but I wasn't mad about it. It was more so him in the closet than me. I mean, I was already out.
Hmm. So then, how did that make you feel? Him walking up and taking food? Because us plus size people, we be ready to throw down. So did you have to get him together later on, or what did you
No,
do?
because he used to buy my lunch too sometimes. He'll just come in there and throw me a 10, and I'll be looking like, because he had a job. So,
Oh yes, I forget he's older, so he was paying for it without having to pay for it yet.
right.
You better come on then. That's why I told you, child. We gonna have to get you together on something serious.
He'll come in there, he'll throw me a 10 or he'll throw me a 20 and just, I was like, what's this for? He was like, go get you something to eat.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So, I mean, my school life, like, Before that, I was just messing. I was the one that the DL boys would come around. They knew I was gay, so they would come up to me. Even though there was a lot of more feminine guys in the school,
Mm-hmm.
I was the only one that came out my freshman year. And we had queens in my school, but they were in the closet queens. So it was what
So
it was.
so after he left school, like, did y'all still like hang around or whatever like that, or did y'all, was it over and done with after school was over with? Because this is his senior year. You're going into your junior year. Did y'all still
Um,
communicate, or was it over and done with?
I kind of messed that up because I know he was about to graduate, and we were already, since we were literally around each other every day. It was like we felt like quick and hard, and it was like I know you about to graduate, so I don't want to keep prolonging this, and so I broke up with him, and I didn't know it was gonna hurt him the way that it did. Like he started crying, and like the
Also,
full.
mm,
Uh, Come to find out, the school that he was going to, he didn't end up going to that school, so he ended up staying. So that made it worse.
so why didn't y'all just try to rekindle? Or was you just that nasty when
One,
you brought it up?
no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no. I just told him. I think we need to. It was a subtle breakup, but he took it harder than I thought he was gonna take it. Like I had never been in that position to, you know.
So do you feel like that he might have, you was like maybe his first love?
I think, but before me, and I didn't know that he used to date one of my friends.
The
So
girl?
yeah,
Oh.
that came out while we were already together. Like we were already talking and everything. So I don't know if he did it to get back at me or however, because she didn't know that I had dated him. But I found out that they used to date. So I found out, after he graduated, he went back to her,
Oh goodness.
knowing that she was in my friend circle.
How did that make
So
you feel?
I didn't feel no type of way because she didn't know and I wasn't gonna bring it up and I'm not no, oh well girl, I used to fuck your man. Like I'm not that type of person. So it was just I saw, I was like, oh, okay.
So do you think that that's what made you build a wall up the way you did, or where you have it right now? Because a lot of times the perception that is that you have that wall up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes events like this makes you build that wall up so you don't get hurt again. Oh,
No, I no, I still date. Like that never stopped me from dating or talking to guys. I've always talked to guys even before that. Like I would talk to guys. I talk to guys all the time, but that was the first like boyfriend I had. Um, in that sense, I still go on dates. Like I'm not closed minded to a relationship. I'm just close to it at this point in my life right now. I'm
mm-hmm.
still. I'm the type of person I'd rather be on my shit and have my stuff together um, before I start having to worry about somebody else. Um, I'd rather have my stuff together so I can give them my time and attention. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, right now, I'm not really on my feet like I need to be. So that's why I'm not really focused on that. So that's why I'm just pretty much we can hook up, we can be cool, but I'm not looking to do the relationship thing right now. Now, if it happens, okay, fine. But I'm the type of person I'd rather have a table for us to sit at
I got you.
and then have something to put on the table.
That's very much understandable. I do understand that. So after high school, we're gonna move through a little bit. After high school, like, what was your ventures after high school? Like, for
I
some
went to the
people that don't
military.
know, military.
Yeah, I went to the Navy. Well, I waited a year. I ended up working at a law firm up until, well, I was a receptionist at a law firm. My first job, I was working in corporate. I worked at Baylor in the accounting department. It was just like a summer thing. So my Senior year, I paid for all my senior clothes, my cap and gown, my senior pictures. I paid for all of that myself. Um, and then I took because I graduated early. Well, I graduated when I was 17, so I took a year off until I turned 18 to go into the military. And then I went to the Navy. I did 2 years active. I did 3.5 years reserve. When I was active, I was stationed in San Diego.
Hmm.
So I had shore duty. I wasn't on a ship or anything because of the specific program I was in.
So, being in the military, we're gonna pick up on that in just a second. We'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Cause I'm finna go someplace with this. So we'll be right back, y'all. On our way
Okay.
going out, we just gonna take and go ahead and we gonna do. Let me see.
Hey, my grandbaby. Hey, grandma. Get your ass up and come pick me up your shirt. Babe. You heard me, babe? This shit a damn fro. That ain't nobody but the damn jail.
So we back, y'all. And let's see. You said that you was in the military in San Diego. San Diego. So how was that, baby?
Yes.
Were you
It was
out at the
cool. I like
time,
that.
or were you?
That
I said, were you out at the time, or were you
yeah.
hiding that? Because at that time frame, I'm quite sure it's still don't ask, don't tell, right?
And it was, and I actually had a friend that got put out while I was in San Diego. We were in boot camp together. It was funny because he got outed by another queen.
What?
Yeah, you know the girls like to hate. So I mean, it wasn't like he was messing with anybody or something. She was senior to him, and it was just I think they had got into it or something. So he reported her as being gay or something, and then their superior was a lesbian. So it
Wow.
was like it was a whole big thing. I was like, this too much. But we were at different commands, but he was still stationed in San Diego. Um,
Did you have to go to any of the court proceedings? Because isn't it
mm,
like a form of being a court martial or anything like that?
yeah, he got put out because of it. This was maybe 6 to 8 months before Don't Ask, Don't Tell was passed, or they
Wow.
did away with it. So it was people still getting put out for that. But I
Wow.
didn't. I mean, they knew my tea in boot camp, so it wasn't like it was a secret. Like I didn't hide anything. Um, Everybody I knew was cool with it when I was in boot camp. I had a boo in boot camp. You know, it was a lot of people from Texas. They were more so from Houston. So we all just kind of clicked up. Everybody was cool with me. I didn't have no issues. It
So
wasn't.
with that being said though, like did it make you kind of sort of fearful of your Navy career because someone else had just, got put out prior to, the abolishment of the whole situation, and then you are free to be openly and be gay in the military? It didn't put any type of,
No.
dang, well, somebody could slip up and tell my deal and, I'm going to get put out and that's my whole career gone.
Everybody knew my tea. Like when I got out of boot camp, it was haircuts and eyebrows. I used to have my eyebrows used to be a little thicker than this. I think when I was in San Diego, getting them waxed made them thin out. But my eyebrows used to stay arched. It wasn't a secret. I never had my tongue ring out. I had my tongue ring on in uniform.
So you was just marching proud. You was just like, well, if I'm gonna get put out of here, I'm gonna get put out on my own accord.
I mean, but it wasn't a big thing like that. I think because that person reported it, that's why they made it such a big thing. But in actuality, it's queens all throughout the military.
So, do you
So
think did they make a big spectacle of the whole situation? Like, did they make everyone feel a certain type of way, or
no,
like
this was
we're
at
trying to teach somebody, you're trying to teach other people a lesson. If you do this, then you know what I'm saying.
I wasn't. This was at two different commands. When I say commands, it's like a different work. Um, he worked somewhere else. It was in San Diego, but he didn't work in the part of San Diego that I was in.
So it wasn't, in a sense, it wasn't
He was
like
on a different base.
got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So, like, really, how did that make you feel? If y'all all cool and y'all was in the same, boot camp and stuff together, how did that make you feel? Because I'm quite sure, going through boot camp and stuff, y'all make that bond with each other.
Oh yeah, we was
So,
real cool. And he was older. I think he was cutting it close to the cutoff when he came in. I think I went in, I was 18. He might have been like 28 or however. I think they raised the cutoff limit to like 35 or something, but I'm not sure. So he was older than me. Um, he was already grown, so he really wasn't pressed about it.
mhm.
I think he was hyped for a second, but he wasn't pressed. He was like, I have degrees. He was like, I can go do something else. It's not. He wasn't tripping on it. So
Wow.
he didn't lose no sleep. He was one of them. He had his stuff already together, so he wasn't really hurting to be in the military. I think he just wanted to do something different. So
Okay. I got you. So,
yeah.
how long were you in the military?
2 years active and then 3.5 years reserve. I was in our boot camp is in Great Lakes, Illinois,
Hmm.
and then I went down to Meridian, Mississippi, and then for the rest of my active time I was in San Diego. Then I finished out my reserve time here in Fort Worth, Texas.
So, um, were you ever hit on by any of your superior officers or other people that was in the military?
I used to hit on them. No.
So you never was hit on anyone by anyone in the military?
Mm, yeah, when I was in A school and when I got out of boot camp, I was still in. I was across the street. Um, like our A school is like where you go to get your job classification and stuff like that. So I was across the street from boot camp, and there I used to get on dudes that were in boot camp with me. We were still all cool. One of the guys, he used to treat me like a female. Like he would, and at first I didn't pick up on it. Like we
At
we were
six
always
six, he
cool
used to treat you as a girl.
because I used to be a lot more feminine. So,
Gotcha.
but it was still like don't fuck with me because I still fuck you up. So
Okay.
it was like how guys talk to you kind of soft, and then when they boys come around and they change it up. Oh yeah, bro. It's like he would do that. If it was just me and him, he would talk to me like he was flirting or stuff like that. But um, he tried to come on to me in the shower, and then I had another guy that I didn't even know got down. Him and his roommate tried me um, at different times though,
Just
but
want to say, was they
I
trying to
didn't.
split roast you?
No, they were like trying to get me to get him head or like trying to mess around or whatever. But at that time, I didn't go for it because it was people in this specific barracks that I was in. I was on the second floor, but it was a lot of stories on the third floor. People getting put out because they was up there fucking having sex and just child. It was a mess. So I was like, "Oh, you not gonna get me? Not tonight."
So when you were active, like, I know y'all get leave of absence and different things like that. So did you stay on base, or did you go off of base to get your groove on?
We would go off base. Like I said, it was a lot of queens in the military, and I think they used to look up to me and like not to be funny, but I used to be everybody's mother. I would say that. So
Oh,
Even it was a
Come on,
few
mother.
because I didn't take no shit. Like I'm the type of person you can talk about me all day long, depending on what day you catch me on. I'm just gonna ignore it and move on about my business. But you talk about my friends, family, whoever. I mean, I'm on your ass.
No,
So
not in the ass.
that's just how I am. Like I'll stick up for somebody else over myself. So it's just like, and so I guess people just gravitated towards me because I was living in my truth. I didn't hide who I was.
Hmm.
Uniform was tight, ass was still sitting up high. I walked around base like, bitch, I'm me and I'm not gonna give a fuck. Like it is what it is.
Okay, shit
So,
starter.
huh?
I said, okay, shit talker.
That's just how I am. I'm like,
Excuse me.
it is what it is. You either like me or you don't. Like, and it's pretty much no in between. People either like me or they don't like me, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I didn't get into it. I got into it with one dude, and I had to check him. And this is a dude. He was DL or whatever. Um, I wasn't even bothering him. He came on. I'm minding my business. He walks. We're in the schoolhouse after hours because I was in a study session. Um, but I had stepped outside to get on the phone. He's walking in the hallway with another guy. Out of nowhere, he goes. I guess he didn't think I could still hear him. I was still in earshot. He was like, "Man, I just want to slap the shit out that nigga."
Uh-uh.
I put
Talking
my
about
phone
you?
down. I put my phone down. Who are you talking to?
He was talking about you?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
but he had walked past me, so I guess he didn't think I could still hear him.
Got you.
So I'm getting loud in the hallway, and one of my homegirls comes out the classroom. She was like, we call each other by last name, but I go by JT. So she was like, JT, what's wrong? I was like, bitch, this nigga got me fucked up. So I left it alone because I knew where his room was. He was in my barracks, and
No.
we were on the same floor. Oh, I don't play no games.
Uh-oh.
Um,
Tell us about it, child. You ain't go and knock on the nigga though. Be like,
did
I need to see you.
I knew, baby? I know where you sleep at. You not about to play with me, not tonight. I was like, your friends, you talk shit in front of your friends will get your feelings hurt. Don't play with me. So I knock on the door, like I'm still pissed off because she didn't try to. She was like literally, she ain't but like she probably came up to my waist trying to hold me back, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to have to slang her around to get to him. So I was like, you know what?
I am in charge of the girl.
Let me just leave it alone. So I got pissed off going back to the barracks. So I was like, you know what? Let me go. I changed at my uniform, um, and I went and knocked on his door. Do we got a? Is it an issue? Because
Hmm.
we can solve it. But I knocked on his door. He wasn't there. Nobody, none of his roommates were there. Nobody answered the door. Like I'm sitting there banging on his door. So I
I
was like, you
mean,
know
you
what? Fuck
sounded a
it.
little aggressive, so you was about to wear his butt out, wasn't you?
So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. So I turn around and I'm walking back to my room because I was way around the corner and way at the end of the way other side of the house. So I hit the corner. Oh, guess who's standing in front of me?
Mr. Man.
Right. So he looked at me and I rolled my eyes. I was like, "Do we got a problem?" He was like, "What?" I said, "Do we got a problem? Since you talking about slapping the shit out of me, I'm in your face." I said, "Don't you ever in your life think you about to raise your
Like
hand to me
this?
and I ain't gonna do shit."
Like
We're
this?
face to face.
Mm,
We're face to face.
mm.
He was like, "Bro, I wasn't trying to," because I think he was just showing out. You know how some DL dudes like to
Right.
take
Right.
the take the heat off of them, like to avoid. I don't know if he was like looking at me up and down, like looking at me like, oh damn, he cute or whatever. But his homeboy was sitting there, or I don't know if his homeboy saw him looking at me like, why are you looking at him? And he
Mm-hmm.
just said the first thing that came to his mind. Because when
Mm-hmm.
I checked him about it, he was very much so,
I'm sorry.
man, I don't want to fight you. It wasn't like that, like all of that backpedaling and pussy popping. So I'm sitting there like, okay. I said, but like I told you, you put your hands on me, it's me and you. And I looked at him, and it was dude standing in the hallway. I don't have to put on no show. You the one came up and tried to do all of that rah. Like I don't got time for that.
Put
So
up
I
or shut
walked
up.
off. We never had an issue. But outside of that, I never really got into it with dudes. I always got into it with females for some reason. Like females was like threatened by me. I'm
Oh
like,
my
girl,
God.
what is it? I
I'm
got
gonna start.
into it
I'm gonna start
with one
calling you the
female.
Bam. That's what I'm gonna start calling you, the Bam. Not Bambi no more. The Bam. So from this point
Um,
on, we shall be called the Bam. Where's the Bam? Cause
I don't play no games.
I you
You
you know
look,
I
you
know.
look. The girls would want to keep a smile on my face.
So while you're entangled in the military or whatever, did you actually did you date anyone in the military, or were you um starting to go through your hoe phase? Because a lot of people in the military, hold on, let me explain what I'm saying. A lot of people in the military, when they know they're not going to be stationed in areas for long, they go through and they don't really get serious with anyone because they want to go through and do what they got to do, and bam, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting this one, I'm getting that one, and then rank. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was already in that phase before I went in the military, but there was two guys that actually wanted to talk to me before I went to the military, before I went to boot camp, and because I was getting ready to leave in a few weeks, it was like I was like, it's best that we not even start anything because I'm about to leave, and so we just kind of did what we did and left it at that. But I did date. There was a guy in the army. Um, I'm not gonna say we dated. We talked, but that was Chad. When I tell you that nigga was like 5'7", and he wasn't like I mean he had a nice body, but he was like small, like small body frame.
Mm-hmm.
He
Did you
might have
say he was
had,
gonna break him in half?
baby. He used to wear me out.
Now we finna get ready to go to another commercial, and then we're gonna start talking about your whole phase escapades.
Well,
Your
that's a lot of years.
we gonna go to. I want to know when it first started because you have a whole. We gonna take right after this commercial break, y'all. We gonna get into the get in of the get in of the get in, child.
Let me pour my ENJ. Hold on. Let me switch
Yes, you
cups.
go. You go ahead and get you something because I got a little something for them already. So hold on, y'all, just a second.
When the rain hits my window, I take a piece of endo. Me and Timberland, ooh, we sing a jingle. We so tight that you get our styles tango. Sway on those low like a loco. Can we get kinky tonight? Like Coco, so, you don't wanna play with my yo-yo. I smoke my hydro on the D-Lo. I can't stand the rain against my window. I can't stand the rain against my window. Do it, do it, do it. I was looking for perfection, so I decided to go. Swing that dick in my direction, and I'll be out of control. Let's take it to perfection, just you and me. Let's see if we can bring the nasty out of me. Na na na, let's rock it. Ooh, ah, suck it to me like you want to. I can take it like a pro, you know. Do it on roll with the back show. My hormones jumping like a disco. I'll be popping girls like a crystal. All you gotta say is Missy go.
So we are back. So I had to do a little changing so we can get into this because you about to give us this stuff.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready to do
Child, I
this?
have to pour me another drink. Honey.
Did you get you
Mm.
another?
Oh, I done switched glasses, honey.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, I already had it prepared. I just had to switch glasses.
So we finna get into the get in. Before we do that, let me just um uh
Jasmine,
yes. You
Jasmine,
frozen. You frozen, Bambi. Go out and come back in. You frozen.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you frozen. So go out and come
Okay,
back
hold
in.
on.
So for those of y'all that are just joining us, I am interviewing the Bam tonight because it's no longer Bambi. The Bam tonight. Um, he is just about to get into the get in, and we're about to rock and roll and go with the flow with this because it's and then we're gonna have our little question and answer. The
Can you
question
hear
and
me?
answer. I can hear you fine, but I can't see you. You frozen. Try to refresh it, baby. Try to refresh it. Do you need a second to go out and come back in, babe? While he's trying to get everything together, y'all. Um, we gonna let's run that commercial right quick. Okay, y'all. He's coming back in just a second. I don't know if it's just the Wi-Fi or what's going on, but he's coming in just a second. Bam. And it would really mess up in right in the middle of us trying to get the super, super nasty dirt. You know that. You know y'all some nasty hoes. It's about that time for y'all to get nasty. So it's the second part of this. So y'all getting into it. Ooh, let me see. Let me get her together while we sit up here waiting. She's so fluffy today. Are y'all enjoying the show so far? If y'all enjoying the show, make sure y'all take care um and hit those like buttons, and like buttons is free. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all that has sent in and dedicated and all that kind of good stuff. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. YouTube has been acting crazy for some of y'all that are not getting the notification bell. I don't know what's going on with it. Let me see if I can send Bambi the link one more time. Bambi, are you still um go, I see you. There you go, Bambi. Ooh, they talking about Metro PCS, Jesus. Why is they trying to gather him tonight? What's up, KG? How you doing? Bridget's in the house. Evolution of Veils in the house. Leander, the official D-Star. Mr. Shayla, don't have her confused with New Orleans. Davis is in the house tonight. Miss Coco Delicious. Dina! 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 Girl, you back. Are you back, girl? Legally Leah is in the house with us tonight.
I
Lily, I'm gonna
guess
call her Lily for short. But child, she be doing the most with that name because y'all know I get tongue tied
it's
really
not gonna
easy.
work well.
I see you. Um, just if you need to just use your avatar, just use your
Hold on.
avatar, child. It's okay.
No, I had to switch devices, but this seems like it's gonna freeze.
They was talking about you, your avatar, child. They was talking about your Metro PCS. You know who said it too.
There's something wrong with my phone on YouTube. It froze or something. Child, I don't know.
Well, if you just want to
Well,
use
if I
your
go
avatar,
out,
you can just use your avatar. Don't worry about it, baby.
child, I
We
saw
can still
Shayla
hear you.
coming.
We can
I
still hear
saw
you, baby.
Shayla.
It wasn't Shayla this time.
I'm not gonna read it.
Uh-oh. You frozen again, baby.
Hold on.
Okay.
It's still frozen.
Yeah, just
I
if
can't
you want
click
to just use the,
on it.
if you just want to use the avatar, we can still hear you. That's fine. They're saying just use the avatar, baby. We can still hear you.
Hold on. Send. Did you take it out the link out?
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll drop it in there again. Just let me know once you get into the comments. I'll drop it in there
Put the
again.
link in the chat one more time.
Can you see it in the private chat?
It won't let me change it. I'm gonna go back to my phone.
Okay. Go ahead, and then once you get into the regular chat, just let me know, and then I'll drop it again.
Okay.
Okay. Are y'all just enjoying the show so far, y'all? Look, don't come for T-Mobile. I have T-Mobile myself, child. But you know, I'm on the unlimited plan. Yes, I have mine is I'm on the T-Mobile for business, so I really don't have a whole bunch of issues with my stuff.
Oh Lord.
Well, while he is working on that, let me give y'all a little light something else. Let me see. Let me see what else I got still saved in my arsenal.
Hold on. I'm restarting my phone. It's acting stupid.
Okay. Um, we're gonna talk about bad customer service for a second. Leander, you still in the back while Bambi's getting it together. Let me bring Leander in here for just a second. Leander,
What's going on,
hi. How you doing?
girl? I'm waiting here to see hear this whole part, honey. Cause child. But what's going on tonight? What y'all up to in the comments?
I
Y'all, why are y'all coming
they
at me?
is
PCS,
they
honey?
is cutting up in the comments. I don't understand it, but while we have the opportunity, we're gonna just have us a little discussions right quick. Um, well, let's see. I'm just trying to.
Jermaine,
You
I'm
know
sorry.
what? We're gonna get into a little praise and worship before.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play that.
Both again.
I was, but you know, I'm gonna have to take and edit that part out because the first part of that gets me hit with the copy strike because the first part of it is somebody's actual song. But let's talk about having people crying. Hold on.
Okay, what's so important that you had to call me over here to miss church for? Bitch, shut up, ho. You don't even go to church. Okay, so I gotta ask you something and I gotta tell you something. Girl, what? So, me and Tim is having another baby. Swear to God. Bitch, for real. I'm about to be an auntie. Bitch, you about to be an auntie, bitch. Oh my God. And what I want to ask you is, can you be
the godmama?
Our godmama? Of course, bitch, I'd be honored. I was there the first time y'all kissed. I was there the first time y'all met. I was there the first time y'all said y'all love each other. And I was there the first time y'all... Okay, bitch, we thought you was asleep. Yeah. But bitch, you was moaning real loud up in there, bitch. That's a lie, because I don't even make no noise. Wait. Well, who was that in there screaming and moaning like a little... Uh-oh.
Well, like she said, we thought you was asleep.
No, we are not finna see Bambi's beautiful bean footage.
Wrong platform, Leah.
Hold on, Leander. Hold on.
What? Sorry.
Now we back now. So you done got it together. Now I can't hear you. Say something, Bambi.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. I was just gonna say, child, you went through all that. Now you still can't hear your ass. What's going on with this raggedy phone?
I had to restart my phone. I was like, child, what's going on?
So, getting back to you and your escapades, child, what started you into doing adult films?
To be honest, I think because I had already done a lot. So it was probably just what could I do next type of thing. I had already done this position. I had already done groups and threesomes and the
Hold up.
parts and
Hold up. What got you into exploring yourself like that? Because a lot of people are not as far as very fluent in exploring themselves. So what got you into that?
a lot of people. I think with me it was more so um, I wasn't afraid to explore my sexualities. So many people are scared to do things because of judgment from others, and that
Mhm.
was never me. Um, Not that I'm past, being judged or, whatever. I like to do me. I like to live in my truth. I like to, if it makes me feel good, I like it, that type of thing. So, regardless of if someone doesn't like it or not, we just may not be a good fit. There's certain things that I like I don't like to hear no when it comes to having sex. Like, and I understand everything isn't for everybody,
Right.
but at the same time, people that aren't willing to try something, it's like, how you give somebody some food and it's like, oh, I don't eat that. Oh, I don't like the way that looks, or I don't like. That's the turn out. Like, if we go into a restaurant and it's like, you done went through the whole menu and you don't see nothing you like, bitch, what the fuck do you eat?
So, are you top, bottom, verse? I know, but I'm asking for the people in the audience that's listening to us. You top, bottom, verse?
Um, I don't like titles, but if I had to classify, I guess technically I would be a versatile bottom. Um, I guess people have confused me with being a bottom because I'm so aggressive sexually. So when I do get in the bedroom, I can satisfy a bottom, without penetration type of thing. Um,
So you prefer to be topped. But if you have to switch roles, you're going to handle
I
it.
prefer oral over anything. Like, I like body contact. I like,
I can hear you, child. You good.
no, somebody just, I'll
We're
tell you
going to
later.
get into that in a second. We ain't even at that part. So keep your eyes out the comments and let's
No,
just
I'm not
keep
in the
going.
comments. Somebody just went live and the title kind of threw me off.
Oh,
Conscious TV just went live and the title of his program just threw me off. But anyway, um, I'm more so, I like body contact. I'm more into pleasing. So I'd rather please you than have you touch me. Not that I don't like to be pleased, but I like to make someone else feel good type of thing. So
oh, so all right, okay. So you like to make others feel good.
yeah, whether even if it's just like I don't mind catering to a dude. A lot of people probably wouldn't believe that, but I don't mind catering to a dude.
Not
But
as
you have
aggressive
to
as you is, because the BAM is something a force to be reckoned with.
but you have to be your energy has to be right. I'm a Virgo, so we go off of energy. What you give is what you get. You come to me being a bitch, I can be a bitch, but I don't wear it on my sleeve. I think I have a natural attitude, but my attitude is gonna go based off of what you give me.
Right.
So if you come at me on 10, I can get right there, but I don't necessarily like to go there. I can, but I don't like all of that. Like negative energy. I don't like people like that. Like I don't have time for it.
I feel you. I definitely understand. So do you feel like um when you were doing your exploring with doing the parks, the threesomes, the different house things and different things like that, what made you want to start videotaping yourself?
What made me what?
What made you want to start videotaping yourself?
Oh, like I said, it was just I had already done everything, so it was just like, or to me, I felt like I had done everything that I wanted to do.
Hmm.
Outside of exploring like the S&M stuff and all of that, I don't get into that. But it was just like I've done everything so far. It's like, okay, what can I do now to spice it up or hype it up and videotaping. And I had been recording for a while before I posted. You know how you have the little clips in your phone or stuff like that. Um, and I was scared to post at first, and then when I did it, it was just like, oh, this not so bad, child. Let me go on and post these other videos, and I just went from there. Um, and then I didn't make it mandatory that on my hookups that I record until like maybe 6 years ago, because I was still hooking up off camera and stuff like that. But like now, um, like today, we're not hooking up off camera. Like I may do that maybe once a year,
So
but
you like the
it's a
thing
requirement.
of being recorded?
I like what?
You like you like the idea of someone watching you, so you're more of an exhibitionist.
Yeah. And then I am an exhibition. I prefer to like I like outdoors type of stuff, like public and all of that. So I get into all of that as well. Um,
So whenever you're having your sex escapades or your hookups or whatever like that, um you practice safe sex, correct?
Not all the time. Um, whatever strong. I pretty much leave it up to the guy for the most part, but that's why I don't have a lot of intercourse as well because I don't like condoms. I don't like the way they feel, so that's why you rarely see me having intercourse.
Gotcha.
Not saying that. I guess that was a stupid comment. I know somebody gonna try to read me in the comments, but not saying that you can't catch anything from oral, but I'm just more um, inclined not to do that with everybody, like intercourse. A lot of people think that just because I give head or I do this or I do that, that I'm out here just fucking everybody, and and it's not the case. One, I have to be in the mood for that, and then two, if I don't feel like you gonna satisfy me in that manner anyway, it's not going down. So.
So what? Wow, that took it to another level. Um, what is my question? Because you just gave me a lot right then. So, how was it when you did your first video? Was it like that instant gratification of excitement, or was it just like, dang, I can't believe I just did it? Did you do it for the person that you was with,
It
or
was on my phone.
so
It
the
was,
person that knowingly knew that you were videotaping them, but
yeah,
you was giving that person fellatio, correct?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I got so good, like I could hold the camera and it. You couldn't help but see my phone. Like I don't do. I've never done the hidden camera thing. I've never been that girl. Like I don't mind watching those videos, but I don't necessarily get into that because I'm like the whole hidden camera thing. That's not like I need you to know what's going on. So, um, because I've had a guy like he was very malicious. He knew I was about to record. I showed him the videos. Let him know his face wasn't going to be in anything. We made a video, and then we ended up hanging out. So we were going to make another video, but he said he didn't want to be on camera again. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So I didn't record. And then he was expressing to me that he didn't want me to put the video up, which he knew it was going to go online, all of that beforehand. So now he's having second thoughts, and I had already told him that I wasn't going to put the video up. I was like, okay, cool. I left it alone because I didn't want no issues. I just left it alone. Then you know how the girls get malicious, and um, now he's trying to say that I never told him my status and all of this and that. And I'm like, well, girl, how did you know my status if I didn't tell you? So it was a whole big
So,
thing.
is that something that you would like to share, or is that something that you don't like to talk about?
Oh, you can ask me anything. I'm open book.
So, when you said that he was giving you flack about your status or whatever, what is your status?
I'm positive. I'm HIV positive. It's on my profile. It's on my Pornhub account. It's on every online thing that I do have. It's no secret. I'm not shy about it. It's not something that I like. I'm not shy about it, but don't just walk up to me and be, if I don't know you. But
So, do you think that changed the dynamic of people that want to interact with you, or how do you think that affects the overall, net that you cast? Because we all can cast a certain type of net. Do you think that's changing the demographic of people that actually want to hook up with you?
um, yes and no, because some guys that aren't necessarily comfortable with it still go through with it. It's a number of reasons why guys wouldn't hook up with me. Sometimes it's my status. Sometimes it's the camera. Sometimes I'm too big for them because I have gained weight.
Hmm.
Um, Sometimes I'm too tall for them, or whatever. It's a number of things why guys wouldn't hook up with me. Sometimes it's my status and the camera. Sometimes it's one or the other, or whatever. Um, so it does come with a lot, but even some guys that had have concerns about my status have still gone through with the camera and getting down because they've either seen my videos or they want to experience it or the the idea of being with somebody that does videos kind of turns them on or you know
So,
and then I watch my videos too, so it's not just them. I watch my own stuff. So
so let me ask you then, in this day and age with so many people doing the and the OnlyFans or fans only, something like that,
right.
and the Just Fans and all those different little platforms, why um because I know you was on numerous platforms before and you're probably still on those, but
I used to be on X too.
do you feel like that because a lot of the videos that you had, I'm quite sure you probably still have the original master copies of it. Why would you not re-release them onto like fans only or only fans page so you can actually recoup money from it. You know what I'm saying? As a form of income. Or you never really thought about that, or is that just gonna be too much work? Because I mean, if you need, I help you put it together. I just I just need 5%. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, everybody want to be my manager.
No, I didn't say that. I said I will help you. I didn't say I was gonna be your manager. I said I will help you get
No,
it
I'm just
together.
playing.
You
But I've had
know.
this conversation with other people. Like, I actually had it the other day.
I mean, I know
Um,
previously we talked and you said that you really don't get into it and you do it just because it's fun or whatever like that. But if you know it's a market there, because people have told me because of, I know people get into feet fetishes and different things like that. Why not, set you up a just for fans or fans only page or whatever like that and do something like that. And I've been considering. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, because I don't have ugly feet. I got pretty feet
mhm.
and stuff. And but I'm just saying, since you already gonna do the work and you done the work and you got
Child, my
numerous
feet ain't cute, and I
videos.
still got my feet up. On my kick picture, like the background of my kick picture, I had my toenails painted black. Um, and I only did that because the Asian lady in the nail salon tried to shade me. I took my homegirls to get. We all went for pedicures, and I paid for everybody. We went in, and they were getting colored on their nails, and she was like trying to be cute. She was like, "Oh, you want color too? Yeah, bitch, I want black."
I want Negro on my toes. Negro.
And she looked. You should have saw her face. She was like, "You want black? You serious? Yeah, I want black. I'm paying for it." So
That part.
she painted my
That part.
So I have that. If you go to my kick, that's the background picture.
Hold up, Ho. You said that you couldn't be found on no damn on Facebook, Instagrams, or any of that. You said you had no social media, so now you telling us you got Kick
Kick
now.
isn't. That's
Kick is
that's
social
not.
media.
That's a texting app. Well, that's on my profile.
What profile? I don't get on to Jackson stuff. Be looking for
On,
other girls.
on Pornhub. It's on my Pornhub.
I ain't found you on no Pornhub. I mean, I'm quite sure the whole chat done found it, but I ain't found you on no Pornhub. And I see. Okay. At any
Well,
rate,
because every time when you say like, "Do you have any closing remarks?" I'm like, "Well, the girls know where to find me at." Yeah, they don't put the link. I mean, not the link, but my name on Pornhub in the comments and all of that. I was like, "Well, they know where to find me at here."
mm. So we've come to that part that I always allow the audience. Before I do that, what is next for you? Because you've lived a very colorful life thus far. What is next for you?
Before that, I want to go back to your question when you were talking about me uploading my videos again.
Hmm.
Um, someone broke into my apartment a few years ago and stole my laptop. So the old videos that I did have on there, I didn't. I don't keep all of my videos anyway, but so they were on my laptop. So that was stolen. And then I used to be on Xtube, and my account got deleted. I used to have like I had over 800 videos on my Xtube. So that's where I was. That's where I blew up and became known from.
So
Was
you
on
can't
Xtube.
you can't do um a email thingy with Xtube and get your account back.
Child, when they deleted my account, I left that shit alone. I went to Pornhub. I was like, "Fuck you, hoes."
I mean, I would at least did it so I could grab all my videos off of there.
So, people post my videos everywhere anyway, so
Okay.
people was snatching my videos anyway. So they on other sites. That's why you might find me on a site that I don't even get on or I don't even know about, and my video will be on there. So,
I'm just saying.
but
So what is next for
the
you?
whole as far as what
As far as whatever, what is next for you? What is your
I'm just trying to get
coming up
myself together. I want to move out of Dallas.
Are you trying to go to Atlanta with in Jonesboro?
not for a man, but I do. I thought about moving to Atlanta, just to start over. Like I want to go to barber school. I was thinking about cosmetology, but I don't see myself doing hair all day. But I don't even want to do. I don't want to be a barber full time. I just want something to fall back on, do on the side, or stuff like that. But I want to move within the next 2 years. I thought about Houston; it floods too much. I thought about New Orleans because I have family there, but I don't know if I want to do that either. So I'm just trying to figure out
I
what
think
where I
Nolans would
want
be
to.
cute.
Huh?
I said I think Nolans would be cute.
Yeah, I like the accent, but
Yes,
I don't
Lord. And the
know.
meat is always tender. Yes,
I
Lord.
accent, it's something about it. Mm.
It's something about the occasion. But we finna get ready to open up the chat. If do you mind talking or we can end this interview right here?
You can open it up.
Now,
I talk a lot, child.
where is where is my Xylan at? Because I need my Xylan to go ahead and give the people the rules and the regulations on how we doing this. Now let me quit. We ain't even gonna go there
Child,
tonight.
while
Cause you
you
know
at it, go ahead.
you don't mind reading folks for filth. But y'all, let's just
Oh,
try to keep it
don't.
cute and be very professional. Don't forget y'all, guess what? All right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to drop the link in the comments. Um let's see what they got to say. The link is in the comments, y'all. Come on in, come on in. We finna do it. And we're not gonna be here long. Y'all know mother's
Child,
got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I got to go see a man about a horses, make sure I'm pregnant, just like I want to be.
not a horse.
Yes. Um,
Somebody said they're a rich white woman in the comments, child.
your friend, you know your bestie.
Mm-mm. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Lakeisha.
Hello, Leander. Welcome in.
Hello, hello. My.
Hello, Leander.
Hello, baby.
How are
So,
you?
I'm good. First, I definitely want to say thank you for your service in the
Thank you.
Navy. I actually have had so many family members who were part of various parts of just the military in general. And I actually had an older brother. I think
Welcome in, Coco.
he was
Hey,
in he
Coco.
was in actual army, but yeah, that is definitely not something to take lightly. That is a great just thing you've done. I feel like, and I definitely think it's something you can definitely, I don't know exactly what you were doing there, but definitely something you can definitely, I think, will be able to use for your future endeavors.
Yeah, I think I fall short on using things I've done to help me further get along. Just because I try to, I don't know why I do that, but I'm kind of, when I'm done with it, I'm done with it. And I just kind of leave it at that. I mean, I still use like my VA benefits, as far as I go to the VA and stuff like that. But as
Mhm.
far as like other benefits that I could be using, I'm not really using it to my full potential that I could
Well,
be
most
doing.
definitely, because you could definitely use those VA or you being a veteran to get reduced tuition. So, like, so if you want to do cosmetology school, school,
I know.
you
Yeah.
could definitely bypass a lot of all those loans that us regular citizens usually have to get. And I definitely think that's even where you are in Texas, because that's where
Yeah.
I had some friends who lived there before. There's just so many. Well, there's really just programs all around the
They have
country.
like the Hazelwood Act and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Bambi,
Yeah.
you have a question, babe?
That's what it is. My passion without the art and expression of the picture, the adventure, Yeah, I'm more. Yeah, that's true. Eco Man.
And then welcome in, Coco D. Yeah,
What's
I think you had a couple questions, baby. Welcome in, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back and watch. Y'all go ahead. Bambi's here to answer
Coco.
whatever questions, babies.
Hello.
well, I did have a question for him.
Go ahead, baby.
It
I'm just
was concerning the portion when you were discussing on what did you like to do in the bedroom. And my question was, what if you meet someone that's like yourself and likes to perform and make sure that the other person is being pleased? Then what would you do then?
it's not that I don't like to be pleased. It's just I like to do the pleasing. So I mean, if somebody wants to perform on me, that's fine. I'm not gonna turn it down.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not close to reciprocation. Like, is that what you were talking about?
That's exactly what I was talking about because to me, when you first said it, it felt like you were being a little selfish because I'm also a person that likes to make sure that the other person is pleased. But
Right.
in a particular relationship I had, um, they also wanted to please me, but I wasn't having it, and I ended
Why?
up, losing that relationship because I didn't want to be touched. Like I said in a live previous, I'm a gold card carrying gay, so that means
Total bottom.
total bottom.
Mm. And you know what? I used to be a total bottom, but I grew like it was funny. I don't think we touched this, but I've been messing with boys since I was like in first grade. So we used to do
Welcome
each
in,
other.
baby.
Hey Leah.
Hey,
Uh,
Leah.
we used to do each other, but at the same time, I kind of closed that portion off, and I just became a total bottom. Like I didn't want anybody touching me, and that went on until I was about 16. And then I kind of went into a more versatile state.
Okay.
So
Yes, for versatile
I
state.
think, huh?
I
I
say
think
yes for versatile
I
state.
heard. I think and I've been with total bottoms as well. Like I said, a lot of people think because they put bottom on their profile that that's gonna turn me off. Um, even though we may not have intercourse, it's still other thing. Like I don't just give head. Like I do everything.
Oh, so you lay the pipe sometime?
It's been a while, but I have, yes.
Well,
It right. You use
when
it
I
when
was
it needs to be
when I was
used.
when I was 150 pounds lighter.
That
mm,
doesn't matter. A lot
it
of a
it
lot
does.
of the girls I hear want bellies on their back.
Well, I'm in love with the cocoa, honey.
Yes.
Yeah,
Leah,
I don't
Leah, are
think
you
so.
there?
We can't hear her.
Leah.
We can't hear you, Leah.
She
Okay,
just dropped out. I thought you would have had people flooding in here to ask you questions because you be giving the girls the business. Let me put the link down here again.
Well, see, I'm a little late, y'all, so I didn't catch everything.
You
I have
could ask whatever questions you want to ask, baby. This is your time to ask the questions you want to ask.
I'm an open book child.
Mm, yeah, I heard him. Bill had a question for you, babe.
And, um, I think he's talking about when I got.
Mm, yeah, I
I
heard.
don't. I don't like talking about it, but I mean,
Babe.
I'll
Am I on? Y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Hi, my name. Oh,
Somebody's got a device.
okay.
Leah, turn your other device off. I don't like talking.
Damn it. Okay, here I go. Okay, sorry about that.
You good?
How's that?
Did you have a question?
I do have a question. Long-time listener, first-time caller. What that porno check be like? I just want to know. I'm asking for.
Not. I don't monetize my stuff.
Why not?
Girl, is you fool, girl?
Okay.
Girl, you got all this content, girl. Girl, you better catch up.
Jasmine, now see, Jasmine tried to told you now. She tried to help you out, get your little coin now.
I've had friends read me down because I don't monetize, and it's
yes.
I'm about to get mine together because I got a collaboration myself.
I'm not. I think more so I don't do it because, and it's nothing wrong with it.
You better.
How you get your money and stuff like that, but it kind of feels more so like prostitution to me, and I think that's why I kind of shy away from it. Okay. That's just me. I know people are like, well, girl, if you're gonna do that, and you might as well get paid. Like, I've had friends read me down for it. That's just. And then when I did think about doing it, I already had over 100 and something videos, and it grew to like 3 and 5. Like, I already had so many videos out. It was like, what was the point?
Well, I definitely see what you're saying about, because when money's attached to sex, so it could be seen. Because I know you would have made a cool at least what $4,500 off Mr. alone the last 2 weeks. So, I mean, I'm playing, Mister. I'm playing.
Hey, just saying.
I love my brother, Mister. But no, but for real. But yeah, I definitely get that. So
at $7.99, I don't care.
Yeah, and I was just like, not that. I don't see that being me. Doing it for that reason, because it's already hard enough when you're doing content and you have fans. They're already hungry and thirsty. Like, when are you gonna put up in this video? Like, and my videos stay current, so it's just like.
So, is it a fear of being labeled a sex worker that's keeping you from doing it?
I don't know, because I don't really keep up with people judging me. People judge me now for doing videos, but it's the same people. Like, here in Dallas, the girls will shade you for the littlest thing when they don't think somebody knows their business. But, just like the girls talk, Trade talk too.
Right.
And they talk. I'm not even like looking for anything, and they'll just be like, they'll send me a video or this or that, or it'll be a girl that done shaded me for doing stuff, and this will be at every sex party, or she be getting plunged by 10 different dudes, and I'm like, oh, but bitch, you tried to shade me 2 months ago.
I mean, that's how it is, and even.
Now, when you say the girls, you mean the girls like me, or just like the girls?
The gays, honey.
The gays.
Okay. I got to clear it up. Me. Sorry. But the girls probably do it too. I don't know.
Hey.
Everybody hates now.
Everybody think when they shit don't stink, honey, they think that they can just throw stones, and it ain't gonna have no ripple effect, honey.
Right.
Throw stones. Hands. I'll be like, oh, okay, girl.
Oh, Mr. 6'8" said wants to know what that mouth do.
Oh my goodness.
He said right here. See?
I'm pretty sure Mr. 6'8" has seen what that mouth do.
Oh.
He's more than welcome to come on the live and ask that question.
Ooh, and go to Dallas and find out in person.
It's several people on the live that can find out in person.
You said there's several that can find out in person? Are we dropping names?
Find out in person.
Are we
We're not gonna name that. I do.
But we are gonna videotape just that PSA. We're putting that out there. It is gonna be videotaped.
So we're not gonna drop names?
Right.
Why we
But
not
you
gonna
know,
drop
I
names?
come prepared mask, honey. So no faces but mine will show.
Come on, Virgo.
Mm,
How we
Yeah.
do?
mm,
I'm waiting on Leah to drop hers down, and she was over there feeling real nice last night.
mm.
Uh,
Yeah, I saw.
with my breasticles.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
man.
said, yeah, she had on her little toss me around wig with her little short robe
Yes,
on.
she did. Yes, she did. I
Mm.
love that wig. It was
You,
so that was sex. That was
you
sex
know,
hair.
I
Okay.
I
it's
saw both of them.
I will drop the link, but it's from you get it from what's it Godtress or what's the Glamourtress? Her name is
Uh,
Naomi.
that was a cute wig. I told
I
you that
have her
list.
colors. Yeah, y'all get her. She turned
What's
everybody.
her name? What's her name, Leah?
Naomi. I have her BG, but her package name was Naomi.
Yes, Naomi.
Yes, and she's on Glamourtress, and she's only like $30.
That's that tease and come fuck me hair. I loved it.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That was it. Toss me around the bed area.
Yeah.
Oh
Mm.
Jesus.
And then then I check my deposit and it's in there.
Oh Jesus. Jesus take the wheel.
The
Any
hair-
more questions for?
hair.
Well, I wanted to ask Coco something.
Go ahead.
Um, when you say you're a total bottom, like, you don't like nobody touching your piece or whatever, does it freak you out when somebody tries to go for it, or are you just uncomfortable being touched?
Well, at the moment, I am a versatile bottom, but that changed over the years as I got older. So
Right.
now I'm okay with my piece being touched. I'm okay using my piece, but I like, to be bottom.
Cloned. Right. Okay, because like that's what I said. When people have bottom on their profile, I guess they think that turns me off. Like I'm still gonna hit you up. I'm like, you know how many?
Oh,
Do you know how
be
many
in love
videos
with your
I have?
Coco.
Do you know how many videos I have with bottoms? And I'm like, everybody thinks that these guys are just specifically tops. I've dated guys that wear hair. Like he might have masculine tendencies, but he still wears tracks. He may
Exactly.
be a pretty boy, but videos I have.
Well, you find masculinity, masculine guys, especially like Trade, that wants to touch your piece. So I guess I had to get used to it.
But I'm not like a lot of girls. Not saying I don't like trade, but a lot of girls just fall after trade, and I'm like, girl, I don't have time for all of that. Trying to be your best friend just to hook up and all of that. I'm like, you can give me a good old,
And
a
that's the
good
thing.
old queen.
I never tried to befriend Trade. Trade just always, that's what I attracted. I never knew why, but hey.
But that's all I used to mess with when I was in school. I was that girl. Like I used to mess with all the DL niggas, like, cause I was the one that wouldn't tell, they business. So they used to, they'll try to feel you out and see what you about before they just start, coming on to you and all of that. So I was more so that person. So it was like it may take weeks. You just have to know how to play the game. Some of the girls, as I've gotten older, I've noticed a lot of girls that like trade. They like to smoke weed and do this and that. Like I'm not about to. One, I don't really smoke like that at all. So, but I've seen how the girls pull they trade. Like they'll, smoke with them, and one thing leads to another, and it be, out the
Well, all I
boxes.
had to do was be myself, I guess. They
Yeah,
they
me
were
too.
attracted to the femininity that I brought because
Yeah,
that's
but I'm talking about more so in school. Like in school, you just they'll try to fill you out because they don't want nobody in their business type of tea. So,
those are the ones that will call you sissy punk faggot in school. I noticed.
um, I know what you're talking about, but the ones that I would mess with, they weren't all like that. But I do know, the ones that are the ones that are the loudest, um, with their protests that they don't like the gays, be the main one trying to, when they friends go away, be trying to holler. I know what you're talking about.
I've had that happen tons of times.
Yeah, yeah.
Your husband's in the building. Welcome, Mr. 6'8".
Here she go with the shit.
What's up? What's up?
Oh,
What's
we about to
up?
fight then because I thought that was mine.
Okay,
Y'all,
I'm sorry.
y'all married name is Mr. Bambi. What's 6 plus 7? I flunked math.
Oh my God, y'all
Add
mess.
the 19. Whatever number that equals, that's y'all's new last name.
The mess of it all.
15.
The 30? What is it? That's y'all's new name. It's cute.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is that
It's
I definitely enjoyed the interview. It definitely gave me a lot of insight as far as into Bambi's world and things that I don't understand as far as why he do what he do. But I definitely got a better understanding tonight, and I think that it could have not went to a better person because I've always said that Jasmine does great interviews. So I was glad to see you open up on the platform and take it down.
Thank
Oh, I
you.
do think that. Thank
What
you. Welcome into his
what about me did you not know?
Well, so here's the thing. Like, I know we done talked about because we done went back and forth with the whole thing of, you know, when it comes to, like, you mentioned a part about hooking up. And I know you mentioned that you're not going to hook up unless it's on camera. And then you said the 1 or 2 times that you will hook up, it'll be, well, I guess if you do it 1 or 2 times, it'll be off camera. I'm assuming that those 1 or 2 times are times that would involve as far as someone catching, like if you had feelings for someone, or is it just that would be a fluke as far as you hooking up just because if that person say I don't want to be on camera and you say okay, I'm going to hook up and we can do it off camera, because that was always something that I wanted to get a better understanding of, because of the fact that I never did understand. But then when Jasmine had mentioned about you being an ex what is country,
exhibitionist.
there you go, because I'm country as hell, child. Some words, honey, it
Oh,
just ain't gonna
what?
sound right. But
Exhibitionist.
Oh,
when
yeah.
she mentioned about you being that, it made more sense. Like, okay, that's the reason why he likes to do a lot of stuff on camera. So it made more sense to me from that banner.
I think the 1 or 2 times it doesn't necessarily have to be with somebody that I'm interested in. Like if I'm more so inclined to do something off of camera, if I meet that person in person, like if I met you out in town or something like that. But
Mhm.
even then, I've still, made videos with them in person. Like they were still cool with the camera or whatever like that. Um, as far as if I'm dating someone or talking to someone, that's what people fail to realize. People that I've dated have still been in my videos. They already
Mhm.
knew what was up. Like I don't hide anything from them, so they already know pretty much. They're gonna know how I get down, basically. So it was never really an issue. Even the guy that I said, wore hair, he was
Mhm.
in my videos. You wouldn't have known he had hair on. He pinned it up, but Um, actually, I've had a few guys that wear. I've messed with guys that wear nails. I don't mind a feminine guy. Like I don't necessarily have a preference of masculine or feminine. I like both. I like guys that are in between that give you both type of energy. Um, so that doesn't necessarily turn me off. Um, so yeah.
Okay.
But if I was dating someone and they didn't want to be on camera, if I saw it going somewhere, I wouldn't be opposed to it, doing, keeping the camera off or whatever like that, to answer your question.
Gotcha.
And then, Jasmine, you had posted a question from somebody that said, what did it say? Do I date or something?
Yeah, someone asked how was dating if you date in your city. That's from the His and His show.
Um, I mean, I date. I haven't went on a date in a while. Um, but yeah, I date, and I typically ask the guys out. I typically pay for the date. Like I was still raised. Even if the guy is like masculine and feminine, I still treat them as if I'm a man, I guess, the man role per se, if you want to say that. Um, um, yeah. I mean, I don't mind somebody paying for me, but even like friends, like that's why I tell people all the time, like I date my friends, meaning whether they're cisgender women or, whatever, I still hey, let's go out to a bar. I'm paying. They don't not necessarily know I'm paying, but I'll get the bill as if we were on a date. But it's not so. That's why I think I still have girls that do like me or try to hit on me. If I go to some of my female friends' houses, they may have boyfriends, but if I go over there, I was raised to take out the trash. So if I see their trash is overflowing, I'm going to take their trash out. And some of them notice what I do, and they're like, "Why every time you come over here, you take my trash out, bitch? Because your nigga don't do it."
Oh,
So
oh,
it's just that's just how I was raised. So that they see like qualities in me that they would want in their man. I guess holding like little stuff like holding the door open, taking the trash out, you know, just little stuff. It's not nothing major, but people tend to notice little stuff that you do when it's not being done, I say.
right. Well, y'all, I think we have held Bambi captive long enough. We're gonna get ready to wind this on in. Legally, Leah, you are up first. Would you like to tell everyone where they can find you at? Any social media platforms that you want to highlight for yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Jasmine. I love your hair, Jasmine.
Thank you, babe.
And Coco, it just dawned on me you look just like Faith Evans.
Workout Faith Evans.
But it's Faith. You can follow all my dry ass social media at Legally Leah JD at Twitter. I'm kind of active on Twitter, but that's my Twitter and my IG. So if you're just on the toilet, passing time with your phone, come visit me over there. And my Facebook is Legally Leah. I don't know if that's a JD on it or not. But yeah, that's me. And that's all I have.
You want to drop your name and stuff in the comments so they can know where to find you at?
Sure. It's actually on my thingy right there. It's at JD. But yeah, I'll put it in the comments.
Okay.
Because I don't have any followers or anything.
Well, you're more than welcome to come in at any time. You're always welcome here.
Yes. I love these interviews, Jasmine. I really do.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if I was going to continue to do it. I was having an epiphany today until someone T Bless actually hit me up, and when she hit me up and she said what she said to me, she really brought things into perspective for me. So we all get a little tired. So I got a little tired, and that's why I'm taking some time off from work so I can get me back together.
Well, yeah, because a lot of interviews we see are with quote unquote celebrities. But I find the people that I converse with on a regular basis more fascinating, So I appreciate
Right. And I appreciate y'all coming in and joining us. And hold on just 1 second, Leah. I'm gonna go to the next person. I do thank you though for coming in.
You're welcome. Good night, y'all.
Good night. Coco. Oh, Coco, where you at, baby? Coco.
I just want to
We
say
in love with the Coco.
thank you
We
so
in
much
love with the
for
Coco.
this. It was really good to get to know Bambi a little bit more. But everyone can follow me on my YouTube channel at Coco Delicious because I'm Coco D and I always have the tea on what's hot, what's not, and everything in between the sheets. So I'm building my content and it's growing day by day. Just make sure you subscribe, like, and share. You can reach me on IG at Coco Delicious. That's COKO Delicious. And make sure you like and subscribe to Jasmine's channel and everybody on the panel.
I thank you so very much, and make sure you drop that into the comments to Coco so they can follow you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great one, sweetie, and I do appreciate you coming in.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
No.
Lily, you up next, baby.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming to another great show. And I have to say, like everyone has said, Jasmine, these interviews are amazing. Such a great show. Bambi, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing tonight. I definitely see great things for you in your future, and I think you will figure everything out in due time. No need to rush everything. But if you're for me, you're looking for me, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Actually, look at the handle The Great Alexander, and my business Pass the Sugar on Instagram is PDS_style. See you all later. Have a good night.
All righty. I do thank you for being here, and that was Pass the Sugar. Let me run that old promo while you throw that up there. Let me run that old promo. Where is it at? Where is it at? I just had it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I know you said, Mr. Bambi, that you don't have no social medias or nothing like that, but I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak your last final thoughts of whatever you want to say. So you have the floor, baby.
Well, I would like to first and foremost thank Jasmine for having me on tonight. I love the platform that she's building with the interviews and just where she's going with her channel. It's been really good content that I've been watching. That's why I follow her. You guys should send this out, her channel, so she can get more followers and more support. I like to thank everyone that came on to ask questions. Everyone in the comments that came on and asked questions, just getting to know me a little bit more, a little more intimate, since
Yeah.
I'm always talking shit. But I don't really, I guess you know where to follow me at. My Pornhub is 7Bambi18. If you want to hit me up on Kick, my Kick is Headspin22.
Oh, did you say Headspin 22? Oh, my microphone not muted. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Yeah,
so
Headspin.
that's where you can hit me up. That's probably the quickest way to reach me. Just let me know where you hitting me up from, so I know how to respond.
Yes.
So yeah, but I appreciate everybody coming on and getting to know me a little better. Just giving you a little taste of me.
Oh,
Thank you
we
all.
want a taste of this. We want a taste of this. I don't think you can handle this. Hey, hold on for a second, Bambi.
Okay.
Well, I would like to thank each and every one of y'all for coming in tonight and enjoying in my intimate sessions that I be having on Tuesday night. You know, they're a little bit different. They're not the big flashy this or flashy that or whatever, but it is something that I feel like that we need to take and do, and we need to take pride in our own community. So I do try to take that little pride and sprinkle just a little bit of my own personal content onto it. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all, because y'all could have been anyone else and you chose to be here with me. I do appreciate Bambi for coming in and being so transparent on the different things that we talked about, and has enlightened us very much so. And I do appreciate it. Y'all look forward to Thursday. Thursday is going to be something a little bit different. Y'all know we get down and dirty, but we're going to get down and dirty the second half, not the first half. We need to address one or two things, and then we're going to get it rocking and rolling like we normally do on Thursday. So we are having a Divine Zone this Thursday. So I hope y'all are ready for it, because it's going to be one for the books. Until then, y'all cue that beautiful beam footage, and we're going to be out of here. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.